चलिए बच्चों, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के कुछ आगे के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करते हैं। ये लेक्चर आपका क्लास 10th के ICSE बोर्ड, CBSE बोर्ड, यूपी बोर्ड, बिहार बोर्ड, MP बोर्ड सबके लिए है, तो बड़े ध्यान से देखिएगा, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है। ठीक है, चलिए इन क्वेश्चंस को मैं यहाँ सॉल्व करता जाऊँगा। पहला क्वेश्चन है आपका cosec a plus cot a into 1 minus cos a equal to sin a आपको प्रूव करना है। ठीक है, तो हम लोग यहाँ पे LHS लेंगे। LHS तो ये जाएगा cosec a plus cot a 1 minus cos a। चलिए हम लोग जानते हैं कि cosec a इक्वल टू 1/sin a होता है और cot a इक्वल टू होता है cos a अपॉन sin a होता है। So we will use this identity here, so we can write 1/sin a and that is cos a upon sin a and that is 1 minus cos a. After solving this we will get 1 plus cos a upon sin a and that is 1 minus cos a. अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे, a plus b है and that is a minus b, so we can write this like this 1 minus cos square a upon sin a। हम लोग जानते हैं कि sin square a plus cos square a is 1, so sin square a is 1 minus cos square a, so we can put sin square a in the place of 1 minus cos square a, so we can write 1 sin square a and that is sin a, so that is sin a, that is RHS. Note down. Note down. Now next question, we talk about next question. This is the next question. So first of all we will take left hand side. Question number second. Sec a 1 minus sin a sec a plus tan a। ओके, हम लोग जानते हैं since we know that sec a is equal to 1 upon cos a and tan a is equal to sin a upon cos a. So we will put these identity together, that is LHS, so that is 1 upon cos a, that is 1 minus sin a, that is 1 upon cos a and that is sin upon cos a. Now we can write this 1 minus sin A upon cos A, and that is 1 plus sin A on cos A. Okay. Now this is 1 minus sin square A, and that is cos square A, and this is cos square A. So cos square A upon cos square A, that is 1 minus, LHS is equal to RHS. Note down. Now students, this question is completed, this question is complete. Now we talk about third question. First of all, we will take LHS 1 plus cot square alpha upon 1 plus cosec alpha. So we can write here cot square alpha in place of cosec square alpha minus 1 upon 1 plus cosec alpha. So we can write this 1 plus cosec alpha plus 1 and cosec alpha minus 1 upon, or we can also write this cosec alpha plus 1. This is cancel out. So what we will get? We will get 1 plus cosec alpha minus 1. 1 is also cancel out. So that is cosec alpha. That is so LHS is equal to RHS. Note down. Now last question. Today's last question. It is done. Now last question. Left hand side, sec A minus cos A, tan A plus cot A. Okay. Now we can write 1 upon cos A minus cos A, that is sin A upon cos A, that is cos A upon sin A. So by the LCM we can write cos square A, and that is cos A, that is cos A sin A, इसको डिवाइड करेंगे तो मिल जाएगा sin स्क्वायर A, और इससे जाएगा ये आपका cos स्क्वायर A, Okay, since we know that sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1, so this term will be 1, so we can write 1 minus cos square a upon cos a, or this is 1 upon cos a sin a. Okay, so this is sin square a, I have already told you, and that is 1 upon cos a sin a. This side will cancel out this, so we will get, here is one sin a is more, so that is sin a upon cos a into that is 1 upon cos a, that is tan a into that is sec a. So LHS is equal to RHS. Good.